many of those things does this guy have? Oh well, let's hope for a critical this time. Just to finish things off because I'm sick of seeing that thing on my screen. Oh, I froze it, but it's gonna be completely useless since I would have KO'd it anyway, or it would have used a full restore to make the freezing effect go away. So I have hacks on my side when I don't need it, but the opponents, God, this is not a good day for me. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Lapras now that the Dragonite that had Thunder is gone. And Ice Beam should be a one-hit KO this time, thanks to the stat that Lugia doesn't have. Okay, what's it gonna do? Dragon Rush. Okay, come on. How much damage? A lot. 83. At least I can do this. One-hit KO, please. Well, I'm saying please, but I know it's gonna be one because of the stab. But oh, and critical hit once again. Hacks when I don't need it. God, this game sometimes. And Charizard. Fun fact, Charizard was the last Pokemon that I faced against the championship battle against Blue in my Red LP. It was the last Pokemon in this very fight in the Crystal LP, and it was also the last Pokemon against Red in the Crystal LP. And now, once again, it's the last Pokemon. Now, with only 10 HP left, don't I have Hyper Potions or something? Whatever, I guess I'm gonna use Moo Moo Milk because it's more efficient anyway. I'd be wasting a bit of the effect of that Hyper Potion, and they're pretty expensive. So, now oh, it's got Shadow Claw! Ow! How much damage is it gonna do? 40? Wow! That's not a lot of damage! Then again, what do you expect? It's Charizard! This thing sucks! So, how much damage? Less than half! Great! So, Shadow Claw once again, 38 damage, and now I'm in the red, so I'm gonna have to heal up with another Moo Moo Milk. And, yeah, if I'm not even doing half damage with Thunderbolt, this could actually be a fairly long fight, especially if Lance decides to resort to doing those full restores again. And a critical hit! I don't even have time to do anything. At least I'm going to be able to survive one more Shadow Claw, and then I'll heal, I guess. Now it's in the red at least, and okay, come on, let's survive the Shadow Claw so I can heal that. What? No! Fuck! I can't believe this! How? Oh my god! Oh my god! I am never, ever going to hear the end of this. I lost my Lugia to a fucking Charizard of all things. The one Pokemon I like to make fun of more than any other in these LPs, and it gets the first kill in this one. Oh my god. I'm going to be such a target of ridicule, it's not even funny. Anyway, here I'm just spamming Thunderbolts, hoping that it's gonna run out of full restores sometime today. Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, there we go. It's over. It's over. But God, can't believe this happened. 2 criticals in a row. I mean, I understand it's Shadow Claw, but still, that... I have been so unlucky today. It's just insane. But no matter what, I lost one Pokemon, but I won the war. And at least Lance is gracious enough to accept defeat, unlike his cousin, and he even sees some positive in it. Yeah, this isn't a character that's nearly as hateable as Claire, but oh well, now we got a mandatory scene with Mary and Professor Oak, who, well, it happens in every Pokemon game where the professor himself comes to congratulate you. Even though this is Elm's game and not Professor Oak, hello! Someone must have been sleeping on the job. Either that, or as I was saying ever since my Crystal LP, Professor Oak is just a spotlight hugger. But, anyway, we're going to be moving on to the Hall of Fame, and sorry if I still have no words. I am still steaming mad over what just happened here. Okay, yeah, this is getting to be a little bit too noisy. And Mary is going to throw a fuss about how she won't get to do an interview. Well, this isn't the retelling of Pokemon Coliseum, girl. So, welcome to the Hall of Fame, where my Pokemon will be recorded for all posterity. Sorry about that. I'm going to try to calm down. And now we have that silence that I was talking about earlier on. It would have been a lot more fitting before the battle, but yeah, just calm down. It's not too bad. I'm still healthy. Everything is fine. And oh my god, I got killed by a fucking Charizard! Anyway, I guess let's take a look at the heroes, including our MVP for today, Raikou, who pulled its weight whenever it was the most important. Gengar didn't do a whole lot, actually, no thanks to that weakness to Psychic. And other than that, we got Lugia. I don't care what anyone says, this guy took the hits like a champ when it really mattered. Too bad the double critical was the end of it, but maybe it's my fault for being too greedy as well. Lapras didn't do a whole lot because of that weakness to rock and the neutral fire thing, whatever. Entei also did a lot, burned a lot of things alive. And finally, we have Crobat, who at least took care of the Hitmons and got them out of my hair very easily. And to wrap things up, a shot of the winning team for posterity. And after that, moving on to the credits. But yeah, I wasn't so lucky today. I got hit by Focus Blast, got hit by Stun Spore, I got hacked by freaking Flamethrower. I fell to hacks both times I was attempting to get a critical with Aeroblast. And of course, no one can forget the double critical. Seriously, that was the only thing that could possibly beat Lugia. Otherwise, I had this. I totally had this. And then there was that completely pointless freeze, then followed by that completely pointless critical. Oh god, at least I still won. I wouldn't say it was my easiest Elite Four run ever, but at least it was... I wouldn't say it was so difficult that I had to revive my Pokemon all the time, which is what usually tends to happen when your average Joe tries taking on the Elite Four when they aren't too prepared. Anyway, moving on from that, we're going to be headed into the post-game of Pokemon Soul Silver. And what that means is that I'm going to be firing a few team members. Entei is going to be leaving us now, but not to worry because it did a lot in this latest Pokemon League run. And Crobat's not going to be used for battling either. Now it's going to be hanging around for a little longer because it's the guy I used to fly around, and I already got 2 other HM slaves, which I guess I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to find a way to get Crobat in my team when I really need it. But yeah, Crobat won't be fighting with us anymore because I'm going to be replacing it with, well, it depends on your point of view. Personally, I like to think of it as I am getting rid of 2 Pokemon and I'm adding 2 other Pokemon to my team. Not I'm replacing one with another one and another one with another one. So yeah, that Larvitar that I worked so hard to get in the Safari Zone will now be part of my team. I'm going to have to grind it first. Of course, it's only level 17 right now, and I'm not going to be going anywhere with a level 17 Larvitar. And I'm also going to be adding Who to my team later on, whenever whenever I catch it. It's going to be my Master Ball catch for this LP, by the way. By the way, I don't know if I said it in my Crystal LP, but I absolutely love the credits song in this game. Well, along with the Gold, Silver, Crystal, because that's basically the same song. So, now that that's done, we're back to the starting menu. Just going to reload my game real quick. There we go. So, now what you want to do, you want to head downstairs, and I guess I'm going to get some congratulations from Mom for beating the Pokemon League. Professor Elm told me that he has something to give you. That's it? No congratulations? No nothing? You're the worst fucking mother ever! She must have been hanging out with the mother from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, who, as we established, was a total Twilight mom. So, have something for you, and it's the SS ticket, which is going to allow me to take the SS Aqua in Olivine City, which will take me to Kanto. More precisely, Vermilion City. So, yeah, departs from Olivine City. I just told you that. You knew that already because I just told you. You've adventured all over with your Pokemon, but we didn't get to even look at the ship, so it's not something we would have known, but oh well, whatever. Now, before I'm done for today, one thing that I want to do, and something that we can do now that we've beaten the Elite Four, we can now get the phone numbers of certain gym leaders. So I'm going to be starting out with Chuck today, since Chuck is different is in that there's no specific... I flew to Olivine when I meant to fly Cianwood. Sorry about that. Yeah, all other gym leaders have a specific time frame during the week where you have to talk to them at a certain place to get their phone number. But Chuck is a little different. You can get his phone number from his wife, who's standing right there, anytime you wish. Now it goes without saying that for now we can only obtain the phone numbers of the Johto gym leaders, except for Claire. There's an added requirement to get Claire's number, and I'll be sure to get into that later when I get there. And on Wednesday nights, you can call Chuck, and you're going to be able to challenge him to a rematch at the Saffron Fighting Dojo, but only once you have beaten Blue, I believe. Not too sure on that, but okay, now I'm taking away the items from Crobat and Entei since they won't be fighting for me anymore, and why did I move them around? I just like to have my team set up a certain way, but I guess I'm still too steaming mad from what happened to be able to think clearly. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of Entei right now, and I'm gonna replace it with Larvitar. Which one was it already? Oh, right, it was the last one, though, the one that was Jolly, one of the best natures for a Tyranitar in-game. So, there we go. Now, next step is going to be to grind the hell of that Larvitar, since I'm not going to be able to go places with a level 17 Larvitar. So I'm going to stop recording for now, and I'm going to grind the hell out of that thing, and I'll see you once I guess I have a Pupitar that's at a decent level. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's videos, and I'll see you guys next time.